Hey guys, good morning. It's been a long time since I've talked to you. Let's see here. The last time, I believe it was in January. Um, it's May 2nd right now. Um, it's a beautiful day here. Yes, we are back in Florida. Um, a lot of things have changed. What I'll do is I will go ahead and update you different videos through our wedding reception over in the Philippines, over in Manila. We were there for a month. I think it's pretty fitting to go ahead and wear a Alaska hat because that's where it stopped. And unfortunately, make a brief story. Um, we were flying from Atlanta to Seoul, South Korea, which is our normal flight, Incheon. And we had a medical emergency. Somebody felt very, very ill on the plane. We had to turn back and go back to Anchorage. We thought we were just going to go ahead and let the guy go and then carry on with our route. Unfortunately, because it was so long of a flight, and we were almost halfway to Incheon Airport, and so it was about 3 hours to turn back around. And unfortunately, if we continued, it would have timed out. So, unfortunately, we had to spend the night. It was actually pretty cool. For the first night, we flew in. It was 14 below, and yeah, I mean, we're flying from Florida, and we're going to the Philippines, so um, we really didn't have heavy clothes. So 14 below, and that's minus the wind chill. It was cold. So anyway, everything was hunky and dory. We're gonna leave the next morning. We get there, and I'm gonna spare you all the horrible details. But make a long story short, we're in the airplane on the tarmac basically for about 5 hours. They had to go ahead and reweight everything. They had to, de-ice the plane twice. They had to do a security check. I mean, it was a lot of stuff that, it was just frustrating. And come to find out, when we were ready to go, they tried to kick over the second engine, and the second engine didn't start. So they had to get a mechanic, but we're on a really big plane, and I don't think the mechanics there know how to work on the airplane or the engines. So they said they had to get somebody from Seattle to come up and fix it. So anyway, we finally got out of there the following day. So we had to spend 2 nights, and due to that reason, I got a really bad cold, upper respiratory issue, which you'll probably hear in some of my videos that I'll post here in a little bit. But it made for a dreadful 2 weeks for me. The first 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks, trying to go ahead and recoup. And of course, when we flew in, we were supposed to be there on a Monday, and if memory serves me right, our wedding was going to be or reception was going to be on Sunday. So we had plenty of time, but unfortunately, we didn't get in until Wednesday. So we didn't have that much time to finalize everything, get haircuts. She had so many different things that she had to go ahead and do. And so fortunately we made it, but there again, I was really, really sick, which you'll go ahead and see in my voice, everything. It was pretty bad. It was really bad, but we made it through, and thank God, and everybody had a good time. So that being said, when we went over there, let's see here, we went up to Clark, we went to Tagaytay, and of course all around, Makati, BGC. We stayed at BGC, and just tried to go ahead and make the first part of it as much or the most enjoyable that we possibly could, with me being sick. And then, of course, we came home. After that, of course, this is an apartment complex that we live in. I sold my place not too long ago. Well, actually, now it is a little over 2 years ago. And so, kind of leading up to what we're thinking about now. So we currently live in Estero, Florida. That's Naples, Fort Myers area. And, it's a beautiful day today, right now, being May 2nd. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous, but we do have a storm front that's going to be coming through, so which we need the much needed rain. But I've been down here for 28 years, and I've been wanting to move, but I just didn't know where. We were looking up in North Carolina, the Blowing Rock area, Boone, even like Hendersonville. We were thinking about north of Atlanta, Marietta. I have some friends up there. But I really kind of wanted to go ahead and stay in Florida. But something that has a little bit change of seasons. Our lease isn't due until mid-September, so we still have a few more months to go ahead and really figure it out. So I think we looked up at Tampa, Orlando a little bit, but we didn't like it. Tampa we did like, but it's only 2 hours north, so you still get that long summer. Not as bad as here, but if we're going to make the move, we want to go ahead and make a decent move, but yet still close to where my parents are, which they're down here, to where it could still be a one-day trip. So, not that they're old, but yeah, I need to go ahead and shave and trim up. Got date night tonight, so yeah, definitely need to go ahead and pretty myself up a little bit. But so anyway, we want to go ahead and be a just a day trip away, just in case if anything happens. I can come down here, really quick, because there's no direct flights between where we're thinking and on moving and here in Southwest Florida. So anyway, we are really thinking about Jacksonville. Now, not Jacksonville area per se, but just south of it. We're looking towards the Fruit Cove, Nocatee area. We were up there about a month and a half ago. Really liked it. It was cooler weather, especially in the mornings. A lot of nature, a lot of biking. Of course, there's a huge Filipino community there, which we really like. We kind of miss the Filipino food. Of course, she cooks, but it's just nice to go out to a restaurant and not make it. And so that was really cool. And if we want to go up to the mountains, it's only, the closest mountains are only about 5 hours away. So it's another day trip. If we want to go to where we really love, the Beach Mountain area, Blowing Rock area, that's only about 7 hours away. So again, still a day trip. And again, we want to, and we're thinking about possibly, having a family. So we would like to go a little closer to the mountains so we could camp, maybe get a travel trailer and, I don't know, just enjoy the outdoors. So, because that's what we really like. Um, so anyway, that is the big news. You know, Again, for me, moving, like I said, I've been down here for 28 years. I haven't moved at all. It's nothing's written in stone yet. We plan on going up in August, just to go ahead and see, and really look for apartments. Obviously, we'll go ahead and rent up there first, for the first year, and then if we really truly like it, maybe even rent a second year. And if we really truly like it at that point, obviously we'll buy something. Um, which it helps, my profession. I'm actually a realtor, so makes it a little bit easier. Um, but that's again, this area is beautiful. Where we live currently, I do love it here. Just need a change and something a little bit closer to the mountains. Somewhere's a little closer to, just getting out of Florida without a flight. Um, I mean, I can't say enough about this place and how much I do enjoy it. But over the course of 28 years, there's been a lot of changes. There's an influx of people down here that's absolutely insane. Some of the reasons why we first moved down here, um, have disappeared. The reasons why we moved down here. It's just, and it's super expensive. It's so for instance, it's like, this place we're renting a 2-2. It is a higher end, I guess you would say, apartment complex, but still, it's a 2-2, and including water and everything else, we're paying just shy of $3,000 a month. In my eyes, that's kind of ridiculous. It's an apartment complex. So up there in Jacksonville, south of it, you can get a house, a decent sized home. The schools are fantastic up there. Public schools are fantastic up there in St. John's area. And you can rent a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage for $2,000, $2,200. I just saw a place that was a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3-car garage, and that was $2,500. Of course, that doesn't include, the water or, electricity or anything like that. But man, it's still expensive in my eyes, but it's a lot cheaper than what it is here. So anyway, I don't want to go ahead and bore you guys or anything like that. So that's just a little bit of what we're doing. And I am going to go ahead and pick up the videos a little bit more. I'll have quite a few videos for, the Philippines. Maybe not quite a few, but several videos of the Philippines. Also, let's see here. What else did we do? No, that's pretty much it. We've been, that costs a lot of money, so we're trying to go ahead and save, and especially, save, because moving is not cheap, and everybody knows that. So anyway, I hope you like this video. I hope you like the update. And of course, I will be doing this a lot more often. And what's going to be really cool about it, I'm going to try to make some videos around here. I might make one a little bit later on. We need to do a little bit of shopping, and I definitely need to get a haircut. I just got to clean myself up. This is crazy. But we're going to make more videos down here, and we're going to make a lot of videos up in the Jacksonville area. the moving transition, and how everything is, um, and just for you guys to experience it. So not only, and we're still going to be traveling and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. It's just this might be a little bit weaker of a year just because of all the things that we already have done and cost a lot of money. And of course, towards September area when we do have to go ahead and make the move, either staying down here and running a place down here and or moving to Jacksonville. But I have a feeling we're about 90% sure that it's going to be Jacksonville. So anyway, I hope you guys liked it. Please, obviously, like the video, subscribe to my channel. I have a whole whopping 20 people here, so I might just be mostly talking to myself right now and documenting this whole move for maybe our future kids. So anyway, I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.